before this podcast begins, can you please tell me what color is this on the screen right now? Somebody tell me, what color is this on the screen right now? If you said purple, I'm gonna fucking fight you. We gonna fight if that's what you said, Joe. All right? Last week, shit was crazy. We had a lot of fun, a lot of interesting things, a lot of interesting turns happened last week. But man, was last week unforgettable. I'm gonna give y'all one more. What number is this on the screen right now? Leave it in the comment section right now. What number is this on the screen right now? I want you to spell it the way you see it. The way you pronounce it, I want you to spell it. All right? I ain't gonna get into all the politics today because y'all came for me last week. Last week, y'all wanted to kill me, but it's all love, baby, because that's what we're here for. We're here to spread love. We're here to have a good time. We're here to spread knowledge. We're here to listen to music. We're here to have a good time. We're here to catch a vibe. You feel me? So shout out to all the followers. Shout out to all the new followers. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscription button. Please hit that notification bell. Please go to Instagram, follow KapCity. Go to Twitter. We finally clocked 5,000 followers on Twitter. So let's continue to run those numbers up. Go to YouTube, subscribe. Oh, sorry, you're already here. Go to freaking got you on Twitter. I got you on Instagram. Go to TikTok. Go to Snapchat, KapCity HQ. Go follow it all, baby. Go follow it all. Let's hit these numbers. Let's get these numbers going. Last week, your boy was the talk of the fucking country. The entire country. I was the talk of the country. How crazy is that? 164,000 views and counting. All because I put up a clip talking about you need to work on your accent in music. Not how you talk to your friends and your family and your aunt and your We're talking about music. Shout out to Madiwa Hood. Shout out to Gilbert. Shout out to everybody who hosted that Twitter space. Man, I was on the phone for hours and hours. And this is how I knew shit was real. I knew shit was real when all my homies in Zim, worldwide, all my homies started catching all the smoke for something that I said. Listen, I talked to my homies here and there, but all of them called at the same time last week. Yo, Keezy, what the fuck did you say? Yo, Keezy, what the? Yo, Keezy, you got the... Only the real ones understood, but everybody was blowing up my phone. You can just imagine how many interviews I did. Shout out to the amazing Tondo Amy. Shout out to Shambari. You came in on that one. That was dope. Madiwa Hood, you know, you held it down. Shout out to all the interviews I did. Lady K. It was a very interesting week. We shut the internet down, and what a great episode one. So thank you to every single one of y'all that watched the episode, every single one of y'all that turned into a Spotify listener, that turned into a follower, that commented, that liked, that did all of that. Thank every single one of you. I really, really, really appreciate it. I told y'all we clocked 5,000 on Twitter. Let's keep going. That might seem low to you, but to me, that's a fucking big deal considering how we started in this thing. And I'm not even on Twitter like that, you know? Only when I have something reasonable to say, you know? So that was very interesting. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to kind of highlight a few things that I wanted to address while we're shooting this pod and filming this pod. I didn't turn my comments off. I wanted to read every single one. I wanted to read all the hate because life is funny. You know, hate is usually followed by love, you know? And a lot of people didn't know who I was when I put up that post. A lot of people didn't know who I was. A lot of people thought I was somebody else coming from out of the blue, some spoiled privileged kid, Zanu kid, all this type of stuff, right? So I followed that clip up with another clip, and then I hit them with the performance clip so people can see what I do on stage. And that's what shook people. That's what made people start to say, okay, I see what you're doing, boy. I see exactly where you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that don't know who KapCity is, or from Lil Keith to Capital K to now KapCity, at least now you have an idea. And thank all of you for watching that. Thank all of you for watching all these clips. There's more clips to come. We're going to run the numbers up. Y'all did big numbers on those. We're talking 20,000, 19,000, 1,000 comments, 1,000 views, 1,000 retweets. We're talking big numbers. Thanks to every single one of y'all. So thank you so much for spreading the love. Thank you so much for spreading the hate, because at the end of the day, there's no such thing as bad publicity as long as there's no scandal involved. Now, I took it upon myself to have some fun with this podcast today. Since y'all want to make fun of accents and all that type of shit, which wasn't the topic, by the way. The topic was strictly music. The context was strictly music. I decided to make my top 5 funniest pronounced words by Zimbabweans. My people. Yeah, my people. Yeah, my auntie, my uncle, all of that. I was going to do a freestyle. My boy Emmanuel was like, Trix was like, you got to do a freestyle to recap the week. And Trix is right. That's what I usually do. But I just kind of felt like the world kind of saw everything that was going on, right? And, just time and all that type of shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I have a whole verse in this phone of like what I was going to spit. I was going to kind of come at people. I was going to put people in their place in terms of music, because y'all know that's what I do when it comes to these freestyles. But I kind of didn't do that. Like, check it out. I got a whole verse in here. Topic of the week. Yes, me. I know y'all saw that tweet talking about the way y'all niggas spit, not the way y'all speak, but dummies will be dummies till you teach. Just fix up your speech. If you're gonna attempt to sound American, life's a bitch, not beach. Like, I got a whole lot of bars in here, but you know what? I just decided this pod, I want to have some fun. Let's have some fucking fun. So my top five most funniest pronounced English words by Zimbabweans goes as follows. Number 1. All you rappers better know how to spit a sweet sickest teen, nigga. Sweet sickest teen, nigga. Listen, when did X become Kiss? I never understood this shit. When did X become mwah? Like, I never understood why Zimbabweans do that. Why do we do that shit? Why do we honestly do that shit? Like, someone just woke up one day and was like, I can't pronounce that shit. Ain't no X in Shauna. So shit, that's gonna be sickest in X. Like, who the fuck? Like, who decides this stuff? Like, this shit is crazy. So that's my number 1. My number 2 is againist. I think the guy who came up with Sikistin and againist were definitely brothers. Definitely brothers. No woman came up with that shit. Againist. That's funny. That's crazy. Number 3, I would say, and it's funny because my dad says this, so y'all can't say shit about me. My dad says this, so I don't care what y'all want to call it. Zanu this, Zanu, I don't care. My dad says this too. Determine. Whoo! I used to get hot when I used to hear my family say that. My dad say that. Determine. For those that don't know, that's determine. That's my number 3, y'all. My number 4 would be vegetable. Like, talk about pronouncing every letter in a word, yo. That one's crazy. And the last one that really gets me is the number that I showed y'all in the beginning of this pod on the screen. I'm not gonna say it. Y'all gonna say it in the comment section. Let me know what your top 5 are, and let's talk about it. Let's have some fun, and let's pod, baby. This is KapCity. Welcome to the KapCity Show, Living in America with your boy KapCity, episode 2. Shout out to all the new people who are now here to follow, who are now here to pick up game on how to do this music shit, how to write music, how to make good music. Just my experience over here in the U.S. In case you're ever inspired to come over here, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, tell the homies, and let's talk about music. So now, I use my platform. If it's your first time, I use my platform to shine a light on up and coming artists. I don't play big artists on my platform. I do not, because they're already out there. This platform is for artists who send me their music to this email, and I play their music, and I'm going to critique it live with you guys in the comment section. These are artists you probably never heard of, low follower count, trying to find their footing, trying to find their groove, and I got to go through hundreds of different ones, just trying to select which ones sound almost all right. I listen to about 10 seconds of each song, but I always want to come on here live and critique this stuff with y'all. So I'm going to play 2 records today. I'm going to play 2 songs today, and we're going to vibe with them. We're going to rock with them, and you're going to let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'm going to let the artist know what I think live on this microphone, all right? So y'all just bear with me for a second. Grab a cigar, grab a drink, just chill out with me. This next artist, I think his name is Campbell Nyakujka. Right, I heard this beat and I felt like, okay, he got something, you know? Let's listen to it. The beat sounds kind of hard. It sounds pretty like the anticipation is there, you know? So you gotta come with it, baby. This is hip hop. This is some real hip hop shit. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah. I'm my like sister, my baby yaka wandisa, andi my pizza. Yaka mira ndiri ndiga ano simu za mureza, turla pana pesha, shingo ziva uzi wega. Mashaya muno, I'm my like sister, my baby yaka wandisa, andi my pizza. Yaka mira ndiri ndiga ano simu za mureza, turla pana pesha, shingo ziva uzi wega.
Come and catch the smoke, yeah. They don't wanna hold me. I'm really living woke, but they be sleeping on me. Living by the G code, I'm always rocking street clothes. I'm reppin', I'm passing by the kilo. Vafana vese ava, vacha ita zungu. Kutaura nema hanzi kungandine dumbu.
Yo, Campbell, listen, bro. Why didn't you just start your verse with Vafana vese? Why did you just start with that? Why did you have to go into English, my G? You should have kept it right there, dog. Like, that shit was already sounding dope. I think you wrote the beat well. But why did you have to go? Like, you should have started off with that Afana Vese and just gone into that shit. Like, what do y'all think? Like, what do y'all think in the comment section? I think that sounds like some Zim hip hop shit. And that sounds like a little bit of a cloth of Junior Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like what I was saying in the first pod, like how I feel like Junior Brown kind of has that Zim hip hop sound because it's so raw, it's so authentic, it's his mother tongue, and he just does it so effortlessly, you know? And I feel like this kind of record has that kind of feel, you know what I'm saying? But Campbell, listen, go back in the studio. Remove those first 8 bars. I don't know how many it was. Remove those first 8 bars where you say chakwati, woke, whoa. Cut that out, man, and start straight with the vernac, man. Get back in that, put that Sharna into the front of that verse, man, and start spitting that shit. That beat is hard. Shout out to your producer. And all you got to do is add that other extra shit, man. Come on, fam. Come on, dog. That shit is hard though, man. You're very talented. You're very talented, bro. Keep it up. I haven't listened to everything else you sent me, but whatever you sent me now, that shit is dope. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, all right? Even if you ain't Zimbabwean, even if you don't understand the English, like you understand the sonics of music. So leave a comment and let me know if I'm bugging, if maybe the track is dope the way it is. Y'all let me know. We trying to get this nigga hot, all right? Let's see what we got next. This is the last one I'm gonna play though. This guy's name is Sana Said It, Good Life. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put the tags and everything down here so we can see what's going on. So let's hear this shit. Let's see what homeboy got.
Tine my visions and don't ndigere. Na life inini ndiri mudenga. Ndiri munzira and I'm trying to find my way. Do down my blessings, might let them come my way. Tine my visions and don't ndigere. I'm
waiting on the verse, come on, man.
But I can't back into the present. Down with the past, too many emotions. I got my bros counting on me to put them on. And lately I've been feeling depressed.
Hold up, fam. Hold up. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. You're losing me. Like, I felt like you had potential, but you're losing me on that one, bro. Like, you're losing me on the sound. You're losing me on riding the beat. Like, it's almost like you recorded this verse with no beat and you just threw it on a beat, and it's not hitting the hi-hats, it ain't hitting the drums, it ain't hitting it's not getting in pocket, you know what I'm saying? And this is straight up constructive criticism. This ain't no hate, no shade, but I'm trying to tell you like how to make this song sound dope. You're not riding the beat, bro. You're not riding the beat at all. So I would get back in the studio and I would just, work on riding the beat, work on writing to the rhythm of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you wrote the words first and they built the beat around you, or the beat was there and you wrote the words to the song, but you're not riding the beat. There's no synergy between production and your vocal production. So get back in studio, fam. Grind hard on that shit. And I've listened to some of your other stuff. I feel like a lot of your other stuff has potential, but I feel like you just gotta you gotta gel well. It's gotta be a perfect marriage between the vocals the what you call it and the beat. All right, so those are my top 2 that I'm gonna play for today, yo. I got some more joints that I'm gonna put on next week, but there's not enough time for me to be able to cover everything. But ending on that note, all you musicians out there, listen, it's very, very, very important that you kind of do what these 2 artists did. The 2 things that they did great was the songs are professionally recorded, mixed, and mastered. I can hear that. You guys can hear that. That's step number 1 when it comes to this shit. Make sure you have a quality product. It does cost a lot of money. Trust me, I live in the States, bro. This shit costs a lot of money to get a song. Go to studio. Studio, you're looking at $50 an hour, right? If you don't have a studio in your house, you're looking at $50 an hour, right? Not only that, you got to get the song engineered. You got to get it mixed and mastered. That costs a lot of money, especially if you're doing multiple songs. You know, getting a single off, maybe you can do that. But if you're looking at getting a whole project off an EP, the costs do add up. And the cost of living in the States is pretty high, you know, considering everything happening in the world. Y'all see what's going on with gas. So to all artists out there, invest in the production of the song. I know, listen, if you can go buy scratch cards, if you can go buy whatever the case may be, then you have enough money to spend on investing in your career. Let the KFC go, bro. Let the fucking chicken in go, bro. Let all that pizza in. Let all that bullshit go and focus on your production like these 2 gentlemen have done. And it does sound good. However, for the last dude, please go work on your sonics. Go work on that. I'll tell you now, living over here in the States, that's one thing you have to. Everybody and their mama and their mama's kids and their mama's babies, everybody here raps, bro. Y'all think it's just come over here, fly over here, and now all of a sudden you're in this hip hop shit. No, bro. I can walk out of my apartment door right now and there's 7 niggas rapping on the corner. That's how real this shit is. I can walk into Publix, the grocery store, whatever, and there's niggas rapping with earphones on. Everybody out here is trying to do this music shit, trying to play basketball, trying to play football, trying to make it to the league. Everybody out here is grinding, so it is much harder, but fuck it. I feel like I belong here and we gonna grind even harder. So when it comes to that shit, you got to invest in your production. I don't have what do you call it? That's why I edit all my videos. I shoot my own podcast. I try and headhunt fucking people that can do my photos or whatever the case may be. It's all about being smart. You know, those of you that have a team back home, like when I was in Zim, I had all that shit. When I was in Zim, I had it all. I had someone I can go to for videos, guys who would want to come do videos for me just to get some shit off. I had someone who could do photography. Like, all these people are easily accessible when you're within your community. However, over here, you got to understand you're operating almost as one man. You know what I'm saying? You're operating almost as one person. And now you got to start sourcing, start jumping into different communities, trying to build relationships here and there. A lot of them fall through because niggas over here only care about fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't scratch my back, I won't scratch yours. That's the mentality out here. I don't give a fuck how you want to say it. I don't care. Overall, the mentality out here is scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, which it is fair to an extent. But over here, they take that shit to the fucking extreme, you know? So we have to, like, me as KapCity, my team, you know, my team is not just only over here. Like, I got a WhatsApp group with my boys in Zim, South Africa, here, you know, just around the world, that we kind of, you know, bring heads together on certain things, on certain schedules and stuff like that. So for you artists out there, you have to invest in your production. If you have a videographer, that man should be your freaking God, because he's the one that makes your music come to life. You have a photographer, he's the one that makes your image come to life. If you have a engineer, most importantly an engineer, he's the one that's willing to sit through all those bullshit takes, all those bullshit takes that you do. He's willing to sit there and rock out with you until you make the song perfect. But make sure you also have an engineer who's willing to perfect you and not just take your money because he needs money and he's got to go feed his kids, who have to go feed their kids, who have to go feed their kids as kids as kids as kids as kids. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, you gotta, don't take people like that for granted. Do not take them for granted. Utilize them as much as you can. Be smart with your resources. That's what I'm trying to do now. Like, every song, like, I got another video coming out for you guys. I got a lot more clips coming out, a lot more performance clips coming out. I'm just trying to be resourceful. I'm trying to book these Airbnbs. I'm trying to book these locations, book these spots to get these photo shoots, get these videos done. And I edit everything myself. Get somebody to shoot it. Like, what I do is I get somebody to shoot all my shit. I'll get somebody to shoot all my stuff and I'll edit it myself. That's kind of how I get down. You know what I'm saying? So But that's a skill that I had to learn over time. Back when Tags showed me how to use Tags, shout out to Simba Tags. He taught me how to use Nuendo, Cubase, and all that stuff. And that's the program I still use today. Even on this podcast, I use that. Like, I do everything so manually. Like, those are skills that I've acquired over time, over the fact that at times I couldn't afford to pay somebody to do it. And life will do that to you. Sometimes you just got to figure it out yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, focus on that, get that together. Any advice or anything that you guys need from me, hit me up. It's KapCityHQ@gmail.com. Give me more records. Send me more records. Let's have some more fun. Let's talk music. Let's talk life in America. Yo, speaking of America, bro, the first time I got here after a very long time, y'all should have seen me in a strip club, bro. So you have to understand, I was last here when I was 9 years old, and I came back when I was 24, 25, I think, 25, 26. And I was in a strip club. Like, my boy Trix took me to the strip club as an adult. And I had never been to a strip club where all the women get butt-ass naked. Butt-ass naked, And you should have seen the culture shock on my face. As much as I'm up to speed in the world and what's going on and all that type of stuff, I couldn't fathom the idea of girls getting butt naked, and I get to go throw ones on them. Like, I couldn't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got acclimated into the system. I rearranged the way I think. I left my African mentality in Africa, and I adopted this new American, headspace. And now we're maneuvering through here. You know what I'm saying? Now we're maneuvering. And that's one thing as artists that you have to learn how to do. You have to learn to adjust and adapt. Your music is going to change. Life events are going to happen. You're going to write different. Like, I don't talk about money like I used to when I was younger, because I'm a real man now, and I understand the economy. I understand the power of money. I understand the power of my words. I understand that I have to be responsible with the things I say, because I got Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. I got a whole lot of stuff that I got to be responsible for when he gets older and he starts questioning me on a bunch of stuff. So as artists, you learn to adapt. You become mature. You grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little message for you artists out there that are just trying to do this, that are way too comfortable in your space. You got to learn to adapt, and you got to learn to be resourceful, because nobody's going to hand you this shit. Nobody's going to come and say, yo, I love your song. Let me play your song on radio. Let me play your stuff. Stop WhatsApping songs to these DJs. Stop doing all that shit. You have to do things the right way. Do the research, do the necessary work, put out content like your boy's putting out content. And shout out to all of y'all that have streamed All I Need. Shout out to every single one of y'all that have streamed All I Need on all platforms, and all of y'all that have watched it on YouTube. Thank you so much. We're still running the numbers up. Shit is still going up. It's dope. And I appreciate all of y'all. And I got some dope performance clips dropping this week for you guys. I'm going to drop those on Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to drop a performance clip for you guys before I give y'all the entire full performance. So with that said, man, thank every single one of y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions, hit your boy up. Stay tuned. Tell all the homies about the podcast. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok, Snapchat, all of that, man. It's been great. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all on episode 3. Tell me what y'all want to know about America, what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to know where I party at. Y'all want to know how I get down. Y'all want to know what I drop. Y'all want to know how we moving around in these streets. Hit me up and let's have some fun, all right? It's Cap City signing out.